Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Sniffles coming at you today. It's getting better. I feel a little bit more energized today, so we're getting there. What does Sagittarius need to know about the dark side of their moon? On fire signs. I am not making any promises as to how many videos I am. I'm not going to do. I'm going to see how I feel after this one. Dark side of the moon for Sagittarius. You got a new moon coming up. I think that's in Sagittarius. Imagine that. Look at there. Okay. Alright, Saggy. I got some fire going, some wants, some desires. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. Now this deck has very different interpretations of these cards, so we're just going to take our sweet mother loving time. Abundance. Yoda. Psh, psh. Leave the exploring kittens alone. Ooh, 10 of fire. Oh. And then the 10 of cups. Ooh. Sagittarius on the F fire. And then the 2 of earth. What are you waiting for? Ah! You don't know where to aim your beautiful blazing arrow. Okay, that's fine. You don't gotta decide right away. Freaking, this is on the dark side of the moon. Okay. I did get a major arcana though, which is 15. In this deck, it's abundance. So. It's 15. No, I can't remember. 15 isn't the devil, is it? No. That's 14, right? Sagittarius, what do you got going on? What are you doing? What is going on, Sagittarius? Knowledge. Ooh. Okay, abundant. So this is your third card after desire and the 8 of cups. Now the 8 of cups is not telling me to walk away. The 8 of cups here is, look at that dolphin energy. You want to play. You want to dive deep. And you want to activate here. It's like this dude is, he's electric. Oogie boogie woogie. Look at his hair. Even though he's in the water. Dolphins are interesting mammals as well. Maybe you should look up that spirit animal. They have a lot of different meanings. In the physical, though, they're very playful. They're the only other creature that mates for fun. Extremely social creatures. And very, very adaptable. Like crazy, amazing adaptable. Maybe that's the word for the card, adaptability. Like being open to anything. Okay. Well, we're reading abundance. Okay, see if I can get the glare off there without my puss in the picture. Okay. There we go. Okay. Keywords: abundance, consciousness, giving, receiving, energy, love, appreciation. Abundance is a state of plenty. Abundance is a feeling. Abundance surrounds you. Have faith and conviction. Complete trust is required. Your quote-unquote rainy day is today. Determine your goals and reasons and set intentions. A state of contentment not influenced by external factors. Relax and enjoy yourself. Generosity ripples outwards. The more you give, the more you receive. And appreciate and be grateful. So the meaning is, what is abundance? Abundance is defined by a state of plenty. When the abundance card appears, it signifies a feeling of abundance, of appreciation that opens you to the abundance that surrounds you. In turn, this feeling gives rise to the abundance consciousness. A person with an abundance consciousness is one who always is hopeful, seeks fair and equal exchange of energy, and sees potential and opportunity in all experiences. To create and open ourselves to abundance and embrace an abundance consciousness is our seventh reason for being, and potentially one of the more challenging purposes. Because it requires absolute faith and conviction, it requires complete trust. Abundance consciousness is the state of contentment and fulfillment that is not influenced by external factors, regardless of whether the experience was a good one or a bad one. With abundance consciousness, sees the whole experience and learns from the whole experience. So abundance embodies a way of living that does not change regardless of whether you have more or less in your life. Abundance cannot be earned, given, bestowed, or taken away. It is contentment, born of fulfillment and appreciation. Abundance means to see and appreciate the wealth that surrounds us, not just the material wealth, but the abundance of energy, love, nature, spirituality, food, enjoyment, and time. Abundance is the perpetual state of evolution, expansion, and growth that is mirrored in all that surrounds us. If you do not see these things, you may be restricting the flow of abundance. Perhaps you have blockages in place, beliefs that you are seeing a lack or scarcity, and embracing an idea that everything is limited or will run out. Abundance is about giving and receiving in equal measure, rather than controlling, taking, possessing, or hoarding. Being generous and appreciative and grateful will help you experience abundance. Being loving and giving love will help you receive love. Being respectful will help bring respect to you. Giving with the right intentions for the right reasons. Sharing what you have without fear, rather than dwelling on what you have not. These will help bring wealth to you. Remember, however, abundance about giving simply because you can and want to, not because you want something in exchange. Okay, that's mostly what people forget about, like, abundance. Like, if you have this notion in the back of your head that, hey, if I give this, then I'm going to get this back in return. Or if I do this nice thing, I'm going to get blah, 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 blah back in return. If I, whatever it is, right? Giving because you can give. Giving because you have more than enough. Giving because you know that it's going to help out a situation without the expectation of saying, okay, so now I'm in need. Now you're obligated to give to me because I gave to you in your time of need. That's actually the opposite of abundance. That is equal give and exchange, yes. But you give something to somebody, right? Out of the goodness of your inner being, your higher self. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where they're constantly coming to you like this rather than coming to you like this, right? So that equal give and exchange, you can pick and choose who you give to, but don't do it out of a vengeful or expectational manner. If you feel that it's in your heart to give, then do so. If it's not in your heart, don't do it. And again, you know, we're coming up in the definite giving season. Maybe I'll make a short about this. I was thinking about this a while back before I got sick. Maybe we don't give so much this year in terms of material values, but give of ourselves and our authentic self, and tell people how much we love them and appreciate them, and make that the abundance at the table this year, rather than society saying, well, if you just skip the turkey and go straight to the hot dogs. It's okay, kids. You can do whatever you need to do. What I'm saying is that it doesn't have really anything much to do with the actual material value. It has to do with the spirit of it. It has to do with the state of existence that you are in. And that's what abundance is. It's a state of being. So if you are shortchanged, or you're, whatever it is, that now all of a sudden something has happened where you thought you were going to have more than you do have, and now you have less for whatever reason, you're not going to lose this state. This is a state of being, not at all having to do with anything with the external world. This is a state of existence. I always have more than enough, and I know how to get the resources that I need for myself and my loved ones. That's the state of abundance. Not the, I have all the things and the things and the things. This is I see worth and value in myself, in my surroundings, in every single person I meet, and every single being and situation that I encounter. I see the opportunity, the wealth, the abundance in my entire holistic being. No matter if it's hurting me or if it's making me joyful, there's something to be gained from these experiences that I'm having. I hope this makes sense. So it's not just about material wealth here. She's got a rainbow in the background. This, that means that the rains have just come and watered everything, and the sun is now shining. The cosmos are gleaming in the background. She's got her beloved dragon right behind her. Okay. She's looking at all these little trinkets that she has here. And then she has like a little bird's nest in her hand. Okay. She's got fruit. She's got veggies. She's got a little bun here. There's crystals. Grapes are another source of abundance. So there's a huge amount of like not scared at all. At all. Even though she's not in a house, she's not, you know what I mean? She's out in the element. She's got tattoos on her arm and on her face. And then she's got this little birdhouse right here. With no glare. Okay, so she's looking at things through a different lens when it comes to thinking of abundance. Okay? So doing what you can with what you have. Not necessarily going out to seek more, but bringing what you already have forth. Does that make sense? That helps bring the spirit of appreciation and gratitude and abundance in. And that's what you're doing. You're going in. You're like, yep. And this is a hammer and chisel here. Yeah, you definitely carved a path here, Sagittarius. This looks to me like a totem. So at the top of the totem is an eagle. There's a wolf. It looks to be a butterfly. There's something with a pincher here. I can't, whatever this little thing is back here, the little pincher thing, I don't know what that is. And then there's a horse, and then at the bottom there's a bear. Interesting. So you're carving out exactly who you are by removing the excess. It's like, you know those Mount Rushmore, you know, where they carve the stone around rather than carving the stone in. They chiseled away all the excess so they could expose what was a president's face. That's what he did here. Instead of carving into the stone, he carved away the stone. So, Saggy, job well done, because, wow, we have the Ten of Cups here, too. So you've, yeah, ooh, okay. And now you're like, which one do I put up on the thing? Hard work. You can put that up on there. Are you afraid to put that up on there? You can't decide which one you want. You've carved out something here. Carved out a path, and it's made you happy to no end. Even with a glare. And now you're not sure. Unless you've already made your choice. And you're just like, where do I put the arrow? Just underneath this, you have the Two of Fire too, the Two of Wands. You know. But you cannot decide. So where to shoot your arrow, Sagittarius? Where do I put it? Okay. So you can, like, hold off and wait. Definitely. You can take this moment of reprieve. It looks like you have definitely accomplished something here. So maybe take a minute. Take a hot minute. Take a real hot minute. Hot minute. Hot minute. And then you got, boom. And then you got, boom. How much? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta take some time. This needs some rejuvenation. You have all the elements here, though. You have fire, water, earth. Oh, you don't have air. Oh, you gotta bring it to the mental. That's why you can't make up your mind. Your mind's not in it yet. Dark side of the moon. That's okay. That's your emotional state. Don't panic, Saggy. Okay. Let's get some clarity on this. Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Saggy. This is hard one. Again, don't push it. Don't rush it. Let yourself heal a little bit before you start aiming your deadly arrow. Okay? It's alright. The one thing about that too is you're not supposed to hold like this. You're never supposed to do that. Find your target. Then pull back. Okay? So, just hold off. You have your arrows ready. Bow at hand, but take some time to rejuvenate here. Can I get some clarity on the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius, please? Could you please? Okay, so. Okay, reading death and rebirth. What do we at? Oh, we got blanks out. I love this card. Scorpio stellium. Right. Duh. Okay. There's your death and rebirth card. Sagittarius. And I don't need to have the words on the screen because it's backwards anyway. So this card, keywords are endings, beginnings, cycle, transformation, transmutation, change, and growth. The key phrases are let go of the past. The future is unknowable. Change is unavoidable. There is no going back. Allow yourself to mourn. Death, rebirth is a gradual process. Shed your skin and the dark night of the soul. Allow your innocence to be reborn. Focus on the short-term future, a change in beliefs, attitude, or behavior. Negate some of the glare. Okay. Kind of, sort of, a little bit. Okay. The Death Rebirth card symbolizes cycles and change. Death Rebirth is the death of the old and birthing of the new. It is time to let go of the past and turn to face a new and unknown future with the awareness that there is no going back. It is time to begin again, sometimes with nothing but memories and other times with everything external unchanged. But with your mind so altered that everything seems different, strange, and unfamiliar. It is time to pass from one stage or state of being into another and be transformed so completely that the person undergoing the change no longer recognizes themselves. They are the caterpillar that has become the butterfly. An irreversible process of transmutation is complete. The person they were is forever gone, and they have been reborn. Life is, as they know it, is changed forever. Change can inspire many little painless deaths, and sometimes great deaths born of intense loss that must be mourned before we can face the future with excitement and anticipation once more. The loss of a spouse, a family member, the end of a long-term relationship or career, retirement, and illness are just a few experiences that can bring about death and rebirth process. Ours is a perpetual journey of undoing, being, and becoming. The death preceding rebirth can be quick and sudden or slow and painful. In the process of dying, everything in life revolves around the death, the pain, the suffering, the anguish, the loss, the guilt, the anger, and the fear. The pain can also be so real it is debilitating. The fear that can be so paralyzing that it halts all growth and has one withdrawing from life itself. We can cycle around, analyzing, questioning, preventing our wounds from healing, refusing to accept that life has changed, and there is nothing that can be done to restore it to what it was. That stage of life is over. There is only two choices: remain in limbo or accept reality. Surrender to death and be reborn. The rebirth process can also be problematic. It is not an instant process. Sometimes before we can soar, we must also learn how to fly all over again. Yes, our outlook can be positive, but the future is still unknown. Our beliefs have changed. Our perception and understanding of the world around us have changed. Our roles and purpose have changed. Our lives and state of mind and being are not as they were. We know what we are capable of, but we first must learn and adapt to the changes that led to the little death in the first place. The Death Rebirth card is all about renewal, regeneration, and new beginnings. Like the seasons, we are bound by a cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Like the planet we dwell upon, we experience seasons and stages: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Spring is a time of new growth, summer a time of fruition, autumn a time of letting go and dying, and winter a time of dormancy and regeneration. Autumn and winter can inspire feelings of loss and fear. We fear death and change because we do not know what comes after, but the truth is that we do know. But we are so accustomed to life as it is now that the idea of anything different creates resistance. There is, however, no halting change, and just as we know and trust that spring will follow the winter, we can know and trust that after death we will be reborn. Death is just a gateway to a new reality, a new stage of your life journey, while rebirth is symbolic of an evolving and expanding consciousness. All right, Saggy, I hope that sheds a little more light on what you might be waiting for here. And it is a gradual process, like it said. So don't rush it, but don't keep yourself stagnant either. Keep learning and growing. Sometimes the best way we can deal with loss or death of any sort, because this can happen on a mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, spousal, relational, social, career level. Sometimes the very thing you've spent your whole entire life dedicating your time, resources, and energy to is now something you're no longer able to do or you don't want to do anymore. And letting that go can be difficult, even though you don't want to do that thing anymore and you want to or dedicate your energy to something else entirely. Those processes of life are supposed to come about for us, not against us, but for us, for our evolution. So if we can handle those situations with an understanding that there's nothing to be afraid of here, it's just a different way of being in the world. And we learned how to be different in the world in the beginning, right? So we've come this far. Look at all the obstacles you've overcome. Take this period of the seasonal reflection to really think about how you've overcome so much already, Sagittarius. You have found, I mean, if this isn't like Philosopher's Stone in a metaphorical way, I'm not sure what is, Sagittarius. You've overcome so much already. You need to start reflecting upon that and remember who you are. Remember how strong you are. Remember how much courage you have. Remembering that you have already faced so much and come so far that this little bit of stagnancy is nothing to be afraid of. Maybe there's a little bit of a gap to be filled here, a little bit of learning to do left, right? To merge these two and integrate and evolve, okay? So understanding that everything's just as it is, okay? There's no need to panic. I know, Sagittarius, but we need to go like 5 days ago and we're late and we should be there by now. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. But the universe is like, but look what we just gave you. Might want to snuggle with it for a little bit. Get intimate with it. Get to know it before you bring it out into the world, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, emotions, sitting a little bit with your emotions. Yep. Just a little bit. Just sit with them for just a little bit. And remember what it means to be alive, what it means to be a human being, and how far you've come. As you've got a lot of energy here, especially at the end. You're all fire and arrows and swords and blazing, like Sagittarius would be. Sagittarius still am, so I get it. I'm sitting over here with my snuffy nose over here because, yeah, we like to go really hard and then burn ourselves out. Isn't that cute? So, yeah, we're just going to take some time and we're going to reflect and remember who we are and how we stay in this energy without burning all of it off right away, okay? I think that's it. Do we need a little Spitfire? Need a little Star Dragon Spitfire in this read? Just one Saggy. Bliss. Cherishing the day. That's what you need. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's your card. Dance in the bliss of knowing that each day is a gift. From glorious sunrise to sunset, to the sacred veil of the evening with its shimmering stars, cherish is the word. Every moment, every breath, it is more than gratitude or joy. It is love and thirst for life. Drink deeply. Laugh a good belly laugh as you splash forth and rise up, making all the waves you want. It is time for celebration. Find your bliss, your zen, your joy, your happiness. And when you do, throw your head back in laughter. Victory is yours. Ooh, Sagittarius. Oh, wait. There's more. Today is the day to cherish, enjoy, and bliss. Even when times make it seem like these things would be uncalled for, there is always time to relish, dance, and feast upon the grand celebration that is life. May your laughter and jubilance rise up to the stars and beyond. All right, Sagittarius. You got this? It's going to be a good day, Taylor. It's going to be a good day. Okay? Till then, keep your flame. Don't be shooting any arrows just yet. It's coming, Saggy. Let's give it a little time. Be patient. Go read a book. Go explore some new idea that you've never thought you would. Okay? I love you. Keep your flame. We'll see you next time.